guys, it's me, Rebecca. I am here today to talk about eBay. I know I do a lot of videos about Poshmark, and I also sell on eBay. And eBay is my biggest seller. Each year I sell the most on eBay than I do on any other platform, and I'm selling the exact same stuff. I get a lot of questions about eBay. People are scared of eBay. They don't know how to start on eBay. I thought since it's the beginning of the year, you guys are going to be cleaning out your stuff in your house. I wanted to talk about selling on eBay. If you look at buyers on Poshmark versus eBay, there are significantly more buyers on eBay, and they're worldwide, than there are on Poshmark. There's more opportunities for your items to be seen all over the world. But if you're just getting started on eBay, there are some things that you need to know and understand. And I'll compare them a little bit to Poshmark and Mercari and the other selling sites. But primarily, I just want to talk about a few important details when it comes to getting started when you're selling on eBay. And as always, I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up or you subscribe to my channel. Also, please excuse the huge mess in the background of this chair. I have all sorts of stuff that I've been saving for people's birthdays and my nephew's birthday, and I have to ship it to them. So this has become the chair of gifts, and I need to get these out to people ASAP. So I apologize that I have a messy chair in the background today. Let's talk about getting started. If you're a brand new eBay seller, you've never sold on there before, you're obviously going to want to go on and start a new account. One of the things you're going to see right away is that you will have selling limits. Unlike Poshmark, unlike Mercari, where you can just go on and list 100 things in one day, eBay has more of a rigid standard when it comes to getting started. And a lot of that is because of scammers, which we know are on every platform. But this allows eBay to monitor your selling status in the beginning to make sure you are selling appropriate items, you are giving good customer service, you're shipping on time, and you're getting good feedback. Once you get the ball rolling on that, the world is wide open for you. But if you're just getting started, it's going to take a couple months to get the ball rolling when it comes to selling on eBay. All of this information is available on eBay's website. eBay has an extensive and thorough help section. They have seller tools, and I'll make sure to link that in the description of this video below. eBay limits new sellers to 10 items per month. And this means you can sell 10 individual items or one item with 10 in inventory. This allows them, like I said, to monitor your growth and your status to make sure that, well, they say to make sure you're not overwhelming yourself in your business. But in reality, it's to protect them and the buyers to make sure you're not listing 100 things. You're going to take people's money, never ship it, and then close your account. So it really is a protective measure for buyers and for eBay. So 10 items or $500. Those are the two options. It's an either or. So whatever you hit first, that is the limit they put on your account. So if you sell 3 items for, $200, you're not going to be able to sell that third item because it's going to be more than $500. That really does put a strain if you're selling luxury items or you're selling other things that are high value. So you want to make sure that you're selling some smaller things to get up and running and get your business going on eBay. Every month, eBay will review your account. After you have sold a few things, you've gotten a few positive feedbacks, you've shipped your items on time, they will automatically increase your limits. If you would like to have them increased sooner, you can always ask. But the likelihood is that you're going to have to wait at least 2 months to make sure that you are shipping on time, you're performing to their standards. Now the second month, let's say you listed your 10 items and 2 of those sold. The following month, you can only list 2 items. So you'll still have your 8 that will renew for the next month, but you can only list 2 more items. This is for that 10 item max. There are also no insertion fees for these, so you don't have to worry about that being a fee for you when you get started on eBay. I mentioned scammers a little bit, but let's talk about them. Yes, they're on the app. Yes, there are scammers everywhere. There are scammers on Poshmark. There are scammers on Mercari. There are scammers on Craigslist. There are scammers on Facebook Marketplace. If there's somewhere to make money, there are scammers. And I really think that there are some things that you need to, just pay attention to. The reason that they do these seller limits is, like I said, to protect the buyer. But there are a few things you can do to protect yourself from buyers that are scammers. The first thing is make sure that you keep all communications with buyers inside of the app. Don't call them, don't give them their phone number, don't, email them from your Gmail account. Make sure all communications stay within the app. No outside app payments. Make sure all payments go through the eBay platform, and that way you can be sure that you will get your funds, and you will probably be in managed payments, which means if there are issues going forward, eBay will take care of those for you. Never send cash or money orders. That's another big no-no. It's all over eBay's FAQs and what should I do, but never receive them either. So don't allow anyone to pay you with cash or money orders. Now, you can do local pickup, but if you do local pickup, I still would suggest making sure people pay through the app. You can't have them give you cash or anything like that. You must ship as a seller to the address that this buyer provides to you when they purchase the item. So let's say you have an item that, the buyer's like, okay, it has a Florida address. You get the label, you ship to that address, and then they say, oh no, that was the wrong address. By you shipping to whatever address they provide to you, that ensures that you are protected as an eBay seller if something goes wrong. If you change or alter the address or you do anything like that, you lose your eBay protection as a seller. So you really want to make sure that doesn't happen. If you have that happen, you need to cancel the order, have the buyer go in and change their address and repurchase the item. It's really annoying. They'll tell you other sellers do it for them, but it's really a protection for you. And I have never changed anyone's address. There are some things on eBay that negatively impact your account that don't on Poshmark. On Poshmark, if you cancel an order, it's not going to harm your seller status. It's not going to harm your ability to sell in there, I guess, unless you cancel 1 million orders. But if you cancel a couple, it's really no big deal. If you cancel an order on eBay, they take that very seriously, and it really does impact your account. You could sell hundreds of items on eBay and have 2 canceled orders and have it negatively affect your account. So you really don't want to have that happen. Late shipping is another huge no-no on eBay. Those are big dings against you and your account. Whatever processing time you set in your account, that is what they hold you to. So if you think you can ship orders in 24 hours, those have to go out in 24 hours. They have to be scanned within 24 hours. I have a 3-day shipping time. So I have a 3-day processing time for me to be able to ship within 3 business days. I do this because of my health problems. I never know. I might have a migraine one day. I might have migraine for 3 days. I can't control my health. So I need the flexibility and the window to be able to ship, within a few days. Now, Poshmark, they give you 7 days. They'll even extend it. It doesn't really hurt your account if it takes 7 days. So you want to make sure you understand those differences before you go from Poshmark to eBay. Poshmark cases don't really hurt your account. I think if you continue to get a ton of cases on, fake items or, you're sending garbage to people, etc., they're definitely going to suspend your account. But if you sell if you have a few things that are not as described and people open cases, it's not a big deal. It's not going to hurt your seller status. As you accrue item not as described on eBay, it does start to affect your seller status. So you really want to make sure you are describing your items as thorough as possible, including any and all information, photos of any flaws, any issues, any concerns, anything you may notice about that item. You want to make sure you're documenting it in your eBay listings. Shipping. Now on shipping for eBay, you have a lot more options. You can use FedEx, you can use UPS, you can use whatever shipping service you want. Which also leads me to tell you that you are responsible for the things that you are shipping to people. And a lot of people have learned this the hard way over this holiday season with all of this crazy shipping stuff that's been going on because of the pandemic. People are getting upset. They're opening cases. eBay is closing those cases in their favor and leaving buyers to be responsible for claiming these missing packages with the post office. This is a very rare holiday season. This doesn't happen that often. I think in my whole career, I've had 5 or 6 issues with this, and most of them were last year. So it's not really a huge deal, but you do need to understand that. With Poshmark pays for those labels for you, and Poshmark has the contract with the post office. Technically, as you being the seller on eBay is providing you a platform to purchase your labels at a discount rate, but you are still the contracting person with that shipper. So you are the one buying them from UPS. You are the one buying them from FedEx. So you are technically responsible for things that happen with those shipping packages on eBay. The first thing you need to get is a scale. You need to get a scale. I actually got this really cute scale on clearance at Target, and then I realized it only goes up to 5 pounds. So don't buy this Dymo one. This is good for jewelry and stuff, but I never use this. I have another one downstairs. It's really cheap. It's in the description of this video. It's on Amazon. You can get it shipped to you really quickly, and it's affordable. So you need some kind of scale to make sure you know the weight of your whole item. So not just the weight of the item before it was packed. You need to know the weight of the whole item with the box and everything. What you're going to learn is you want to make sure you have the item in the smallest box possible for that item. The larger the box, the more you pay. So that's another thing that you want to pay attention to. You don't want to be like Amazon where you put mascara in a box for a TV. That's ridiculous. You don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that, if you're selling a pair of shoes, you have those shoes in the smallest box that they will fit comfortably without being damaged shipping to the buyer. You also need to understand the different shipping methods, the different shipping prices, the shipping options. I'll do another video on eBay shipping and it's updated. I have an older one, but I'll do a newer one next week. And this way you can get more of an understanding, a better understanding on how to ship. I make shipping very easy on eBay, which I will show you in my video next week. I don't make it overcomplicated. I don't offer a ton of options. And I've been selling for a really long time, so I know kind of how much a jewelry item will ship for, how much a blouse will ship for, and how much a jeans will ship for. So I already have an idea of that. It takes experience and it takes a lot of practice, and sometimes you mess stuff up and you have to pay for it, and that is unfortunately the cost of doing business. But I will tell you, the first costly mistake you make will be the last time you make that mistake, because any mistake I think that you pay for out of your pocket, you end up learning that lesson really quickly. Don't let shipping on eBay scare you. It really is not scary. It's just, there's a lot of options out there, and it's actually more beneficial to you because you can offer a lower shipping cost. If you sell a necklace on Poshmark, they charge $7.49, when in reality, that necklace on first class on USPS is probably $3 to ship. So understanding the difference between that and being able to offer more options is really a benefit to you and your business. But you also have to understand the other side of it, which is the responsibilities that come to you as a seller and using these different shippers to mail your items to customers. Okay, I have 2 more things. I'm going to try to make these quick. Variations. One of the other things you have to understand is if you have 2 similar items, but maybe one's red and one's black, you need to use variations on an eBay listing. So there's a section in the listing that is for variations, and that is where you can have multiple items for sale in one listing. If you have two of the same item, but you list one red, one black, and they're two separate listings, but they're very similar, eBay will hide those listings and no one will really be able to see them because they're seeing them as duplicate listings. So you want to make sure you're using those variations. The exception would be, and this is my opinion, is if you have one item that is brand new with tags, but you have another item of the same that's used. I always separate those. So I don't do like a variation of new and a variation used. I do separate ones and I just rearrange the title and use different keywords so that they don't look like they're the same item. Because I don't think that that is the same. I don't think a used versus a new thing is a variation. I think that size is a variation, color is a variation, length, sleeve length, whatever. Those are variations. To me, one is used and one is new, and those are completely different items. There are a lot more things to fill out on an eBay listing, and eBay is really pushing for these required attributes and these categories and all this other crap that they're trying to make us do. The best thing to do is when you get started is just learn to practice, or learn to do all of them. Even if you don't know it, I do a lot of jewelry. I don't have any clue what the metal is or whatever. So there is an unknown in a lot of those, and I just select unknown because I don't know. I have no idea if it's gold. I have no idea. There's no markings. You don't know if it's alloy or mixed metals. I have no idea. So just marking whatever the ones that you identify is key. And then if you're not sure, then just leave those blank. Like some of them are stupid. It's like, what is the character? And they're like a pair of jeans. It's dumb. So those obviously you don't need to fill out. But making sure you're completing all the other ones is really important to be seen on eBay. Try not to put your own enter your own in those, because buyers, I don't think, are really searching for those. So the ones that they have in there, they have found that buyers are searching the most for. Try to use the ones that they offer you to the best of your ability. That will help you in the search listings. And lastly, just get started. You really just have to get started. You have to play around with the system. You have to look up sold. You have to look up different people's listings, see what comes up when you're searching stuff. Do a listing and just see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, you list something and no one buys it. I mean, it's zero insertion fees. It's worth trying it. But there are just a few of these things that you need to understand before you get started. So this is one of a few that I'm going to do in my eBay series. I did also start a really cool group on Facebook that is for women who are doing side hustles. Come join us over there. The link for that Facebook group will be in the description. I always love when you watch and you leave me comments, and I try to comment to everybody back. So if I missed yours, I'm really sorry, but I do try to comment on everybody's comments, or at least like them or love them. Or if you have your own tip for newbie sellers, please leave it in the comments below. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.